Okay, so once you've logged in to the Eagle platform, you will see this screen, and this gives you all the different things you can do in Eagle. So start, workspace, engage, search, and contribute. Also down below there's a news and updates, and then there are different topics where people have already made resources that you can click on, and the number of resources is underneath. So for example, in administration, organisation and policy there are 21 resources currently. What we're going to look at in this help file is we're going to look at actually making a resource. So if we go to My Eagle, which is here, click on My Eagle, it takes you to something called Studio. Here you can do several things. You can look at the dashboard, which is a feature that shows where you are in terms of how you're learning in Eagle, your resources, your network, your groups, forums, blogs, wikis. You can also type notes here if you need to remember anything, and you can add links to your Vault, which allows you to store files that you're using to work on other things. Over this side, when you want to contribute, there are different things you can do to make a resource. So for example, text, presentation, audio, video, picture, a case base, a test item, or something more interactive or another kind of thing. Again, below we have the community tools for a group. So if you want to form a group of like-minded people, a forum topic, or indeed a blog or a wiki entry. Right, so how to make a resource is quite easy. We just go, let's make a text resource, because that's probably the most simple one to do. It takes us to authoring. So we just put a title of the resource. Let's say we're going to do something on communities of practice. Description, so we can say this resource describes communities of practice and their usefulness in local government. Okay. Then we need to choose some keywords like community, learning, practice, and then we choose a language, and I'm going to do it in English because I am English, and then we choose a type, which is text, and then we say who can look at it. So is it just people in here? Is it global? Global allows everyone in Eagle to look at it. Portal only allows members in your organisation or multiple organisations or your organisation. So I'm going to put global. The license is what kind of Creative Commons license it has, and you probably need to learn a little bit about those before you actually decide which one to use. But I'm going to use attribution, and that tells you where you would find that license. So then we can go next, and then I'm ready to enter my text into the resource. What I'm going to do is pause that for a second. Okay, so I've found a resource. So the thing was, what are communities of practice? So we can put that there. What are communities of practice? And I'm going to paste some text in there, and that's from Work Together. And that's from Larve and Wenger. And I've also got a file to attach, so I can add a file. So we click Add Additional Resource. Sorry, add file. add, and I think it's on my desktop, so I'm just taking that, brief introduction to communities of practice. So that's now added, and I can put the file attached for more detail. There we are. So now we can go to next. And now it's going to ask me what topic this is under. So I think I'm going to put it under, I think, education and science. And maybe not. Maybe I'll put it under something else. Maybe I'll put it organisation and policy. Civic participation, organisation. So then I can go next. Click the finish button to publish your resource. And now my resource should be published. And I should be able to see it in my resources. Yeah, so there we are. Communities of practice, that's the last one that I've done. And I should, there we are. Category, organisation, community of learning practice, and that's as simple as it is. Here you can view it, or you can rate it, or another person can, not me. Okay, so that's that one. And it's exactly the same procedure for audio, for video, for putting a picture, or using the case-based tool, or an interactive item or test item. So everything's exactly the same. Okay, so that's how to make a resource. It's very easy, and you can share that with other people.